Hi, good afternoon. This is Catherine Taylor with Revival Web Design, and I am creating this video for Haley over at PG Electric. It is going to be an educational video, just going to show you exactly what your competitors are doing with your digital footprint in order to gain some more traction online. And the reason I do this is I want to help small businesses grow and support their families as well as the families of their employees. I'm a small business and I really am looking to try to give the same opportunities to other small businesses that larger corporations are doing. And you can take this information and run with it. Or if you find it valuable, maybe there's some time that we can sit down and talk and see how it is that I can help you. Um, the reason we talk about where you want to take your business and the growth of your business, we all start with an entrepreneurial spirit, and we want to make sure that our vision is still clear and we're getting the business to stay on track for why we started our business in the first place. And small businesses are the backbone to workforces here in the United States, and we don't want that to go away. We don't want large corporations taking the business that we can be doing ourselves. So with that, I'm going to show you 3 areas that you can focus on to help improve your digital footprint and bring more customers through your door. The first is going to be SEO, that's your search engine optimization. We're going to talk about the second, which is your Google My Business or GMB, and the third are backlinks. So, just to do a quick overview, when we do a search through Google, we type into the Google search bar words that we're looking for. These are called keyword searches. So, when we type in Electricians Clearwater, and the reason I did this was for where your office is located, but keep in mind, and I'll go into detail a little bit further, if you're looking to expand, this is going to be important to understand what other keywords and how they rank in other locations. So if you're looking for Tampa, or you want to go south to maybe Bradenton, Sarasota area, sometimes the keyword research is a little bit different. So when we do a keyword search or we look for a service, 3 areas come up on the Google page. The top is going to be your ads. So you're looking at right now, Red Royal is created an ad. Midway Services created an ad. Mr. Sparky, a national chain, has created an ad. And then in the middle of this is going to be what's called your Google Map Pack. That has a lot to do with your Google My Business. And then down below is going to be all of the organic search results. So depending upon your area is going to bring up the number 1 or top companies that are ranking on Google. So I did choose Red Royal for your competition here in Clearwater. I am also going to show you a mega giant that's ranking in Tampa as well. And like I said before, depending upon what city that you're searching for, your search results are going to be different. So if we look at Red Royal, in comparison to your website, which is nice, when we talk about SEO, your search engine optimization, it's a lot to do with your content. Your content, Google wants to see at least 1,500 words, or at least matching your competition. Why that's important is Google wants to know that you're bringing value to the end user. And so you can use that through content on your website. You can use that through blogs or video. But the more you have on your website, the more Google likes. And that has a lot to do with, lastly, the keywords, finding it, doing the search results, finding out what people are searching for, and tagging that somewhere on your page. So off the bat, I would say like you have a great site, but we would want to add more content in there, especially on your main page. And then how your competition ranks, they have a lot more tabs, a lot more information on here, but they have a fair amount of information on their front page as well. And once again, that's what Google's looking for. There are algorithms, they're searching your website daily, trying to figure out, how they can pull you up when someone does a search. So second, we're going into Google My Business. So that has a lot to do with the Google Map Pack. And Google My Business, the GMB, is also called a citation. It's how often your business name, phone number, and address are listed online. And it's a verification tool that Google uses in helping rank your website as well. That can be through reviews, pictures that of work that you've done that you've posted for your business, maybe other places throughout the web that your name, address, and phone number would be, whether it's like on BBB or on Yelp, other locations. But the more your information is out there, the more verifiable and reputable Google's going to find your company. I did do a quick search. If you go into the view all, and in here, once again, you'll have ads at the top. Down below, though, is going to be all the companies that are listed before yours. And I unfortunately did not see PG Electric in this list. Not to say that you're not ranking, but you're not on the top page. So that would be something that we could work on, is your Google My Business getting you on that top page for search results. Now, I want to touch on ads real quick, because ads are front and forward when someone does a search. They do gather about 20% of search people who are searching. And not to say that 20% isn't great. So you do have another 80% of where you can capture people's interest organically. But Google ads, they are expensive, depending upon where you want to run them and how much you want to run them. And they are usually a pay per click. So if someone clicks on it and they don't need your service, you're still paying for it. So that's why sometimes maybe doing internal changes to your website might be more beneficial than the Google ads, depending upon what your marketing budget has in it. So I've touched on SEO, I've touched on GMB. Now we're going to talk about backlinks. And backlinks are, simply put, a link from one website to another. Now, Ahrefs is it is a subscription that I pay for monthly as part of some of my tools that I use for research. These numbers are gathered every month, so they don't change day to day. They do change month to month. So to explain some of the things that you're looking at, because it's a lot of data, the UR is going to be the strength of your website. The DR stands for your domain rating, and that is how trustworthy or popular your website is found. Both of these go up to 100. So we could use some improvement. A 7 is actually a little bit higher than I see with other companies. A lot of it has to do with how much power is being pushed to your website. So that's that's what a backlink is. Backlinks are used to help push popularity and strength to your website without it being actually on your website. And not all backlinks are created equal. Sometimes it's more about quality over quantity. So you have 57 backlinks here. Your top competitor in Clearwater has 622. And the reason I wanted to show you the mega player in Tampa is they have over 3,000. That also helps, through keywords, drive your organic traffic. So they're getting over 4,000 people to their website a month. Your competition just in Clearwater is only getting a little less than 100, and they're also being searched and found for 475 keywords. So we look at yours, you have 30 keywords that people are finding, but you're only bringing around 2 people of organic traffic a month. And so when we look at what your other competitors are doing, part of that is looking at their backlinks that they're using and trying to go after that. That is part of that SEO package that people will hear about, because backlinks actually can cost a fair amount of money depending upon what other companies are using and how high you want to rank on Google. So that it really is a factor in trying to come up with an actual SEO cost. And then part of it is the content on your website. So if I click on keywords to show you what type of volume, so you have Clearwater, Florida Electric Company in here as your top keyword. It's being searched 50 times a month, and you're on position 14. So position means where you rank on the Google pages. So position 14 is probably going to be about page 3. That means there's 13 other companies if someone's searching in Clearwater, Florida Electric Company. That's actually not the most searched keyword. Electrician Clearwater is much more, is 250 times, and you're in position 31. You can do the math. That's basically down 6, 7, or 8 pages down. So that means 30 other companies are getting these search results before you are. So why I'm showing you all this is to tell you that you have the opportunity to gain some traction in organic traffic online, depending upon what type of growth you want for your company. So with that, I am going to hopefully hear from you. Just kidding. Now that I did cover those three different topics, and those are going to help get those traffic through your door. So if you found this information valuable, I would like to try to schedule a time where we do what's called a deep dive, so I can get a better idea of where you want to take your company, the vision of the growth, whether that's more revenue or expansion for or business for slower months. That's also a time where you can get to know me and my business, as well as seeing if we would be a good fit to work together. I do appreciate your feedback. Let us know what you thought of the information, please. It helps shape the information that we're bringing to other small businesses, maybe not just in the electrician sector, but we work with any type of small business out there. And then lastly, maybe you don't need our services, but you have friends or family or old colleagues that do. So don't keep us a secret. We're here to really help and shape small businesses, take their company where they're at now and get the growth that they want. And with that, I just want to thank you so much, Haley, for the time, for taking the time to listen and see how we could work together. And if you have time, you can reach me at 757-846-0186. I am local in the Riverview area, so I'm familiar with Tampa. But I do look forward to speaking with you soon. And if I don't hear from you, I will reach out in a couple days just to see what your thoughts were, see if we can't schedule that deep dive. And with that, thank you so much, Haley. Hope you have a great day.